Well, it's been hot over the past few days around southern West Virginia. So as we look at our jet stream pattern for the next 10 days, big question is, are all these deep reds and oranges going to disappear? Will we finally begin to see some cooler air? Well, it appears the answer is going to be no. Now, we will see somewhat cooler air, but it's not exactly going to be the stuff that comes out of Canada and drops our temperatures to below the normals. That's not what we're going to be seeing. Instead, temperatures are going to be at or above the normals just about across the board as we go throughout our extended forecast. We continue to see these warm conditions all the way through our extended forecast and beyond that. Current conditions at Route 460 and Route 52 in the Bluefield area, 73 degrees at the airport. The humidity is 81%. The barometer is at 31.4, and the winds are calm at this point. We'll see light and variable winds as we go through the nighttime hours tonight. Sunrise time tomorrow morning is at about 5 or 10 minutes after 6, so plenty of time to get out there and do these early morning plans, because that's when it'll be kind of coolish. It'll be fairly pleasant at that point, at least in the day. It's 70 in Beckley, 83 in Roanoke, 80 in Raleigh, 71 in Charlotte, 83 in Richmond, 85 in Knoxville, 88 still in Louisville, where it feels like temperature early this afternoon. The heat index was at 104. The heat indexes are still pretty high in some places, but certainly not as high as that at this point. As we take a look at our Doppler radar, we see a couple of tornado reports off to our northwest into portions of Minnesota, Iowa, back into Wisconsin. Fortunately, that's not us. Now, what's happening here is that these storms are developing around the high pressure center that's been parked over top of us for the past couple of days. And so we're seeing some big time thunderstorms well off to our south, off to our west, off to our northwest, but not over top of us. Instead, isolated showers and even a couple of thunderstorms were in the skies as we went through the earlier on portions of this evening. We heard a couple of them on top of our studios here in Oak Hill. They rolled their way through the region and now they're gone and they faded away, and we're going to continue to see clearing skies as we go through the overnight tonight, except there will be some patchy fog in places that did pick up a shower or two or three as we went through this evening. Futurecast as we go through our Thursday drive is going to feature a few showers and storms around. That'll be the case on Friday as well, around lunchtime or thereabouts, and then we're going to see that trend continue as we go through our afternoons throughout the weekend as well. Here's Saturday morning around 11 o'clock according to the Futurecast, and then Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening as well. As we go through Thursday afternoon and evening, there is a possibility for some high winds with some of the storms that do pop up. Large hail is also a small possibility. Flooding localized, well, it's not as likely as it was last week when we had a lot of rain for several days running, but there is a possibility for some standing water on the roads, the usual potting stuff that we tend to get when we get heavy showers and thunderstorms in a short amount of time. 88 for tomorrow, partly cloudy with afternoon storms, winds out of the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Our 7-day forecast calls for high temperatures to stay in the mid to upper 80s at first, then drop to the lower to middle 80s by next Tuesday and Wednesday. The rain chances are pretty high at 60 and 70% throughout much of the extended forecast, then drop back a bit to 40% next Wednesday. Lows are in the mid to upper 60s across the board. That's your weather. More news and sports comes up in just a couple of minutes.